Like,
No, with regards to this offense.
what did I do?
Yes.
What do you mean? What did I do?
I mean, so you know you're not dressed appropriately for court, right?
I didn't know that until I got it.
First.
Mhm.
The debit, well, I mean, you're saying,
No, I'm saying I understand what you're saying.
your reset form, you're going to come back here on Monday on October 7th. Do you understand? Sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and the court will, we can go off the record. This is why you're going in custody. You are extremely high today.
And also Haven for Hope Joe outreach, Judge. I don't mind getting in contact with them just to explore these avenues. But the biggest thing, Judge, is I know that she has that.
At least he's saying he was drugged after meeting a female at a bar. That's what I mean, you seem shocked. That's what's in the police report. Today is the deputies are going to take you into custody. If there's anything that you want to see, want to give to your boyfriend, just let them know. All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 12:17 p.m. Deputy Laura was there, Janelle Garza outside. All right, state.
Your Honor, state would ask the bond forfeiture.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant and remain without bond if the attorney or defense counsel makes an appearance with their client. The court will reconsider. Time she had a warrant, and counsel, you're on this side. So Deputy Laura, does she have a warrant or no?
No, Judge. She was in custody and when she retained me and she has since bonded out.
Okay. All right. So have you received all the discovery?
We haven't, Judge. We're in agreement with the state on a 30-day reset. They need to give us some discovery as to restitution and additional information in regards to the vehicle and from the UUV.
So Judge, defense brought it to our attention, there was a case where the vehicle in question was involved at a later date. What I'm going to do is link up the e-discovery in that case and sync it up to this one to where it should all transfer over the next couple days. We're also reaching out to the complainant in regards to restitution. They did give us a prior figure, but it's one that I just had a few questions for them on.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Okay. On this case, give them a 40-day reset. Understand you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
If you have anything you wish to say on behalf of your client.
Yes, Judge. Ms. Garza at the time of the offense had been a drug addict for several years. When she was arrested, it was her first felony arrest and it scared her. It scared her enough to get clean and to get a job. Since May 10th of this year, she's been clean. She did it on her own without going to rehab because she couldn't afford to go to rehab. And she's been clean for over 6 months. She has reconciled with her mother and she's been employed since June of this year. She is a different person than the person that committed this offense because she understood and is willing to take responsibility for exactly what happened and wants to move forward with her life. She understood a change was necessary. And I think the person that you see today is a different person than the person that committed this offense. So we would request you place her on deferred adjudication because of that for the 2-year period and just follow the state's recommendation, Judge.
And what did you do? No, with regards to this offense.
What did I do?
Yes.
What do you mean? What did I do?
I mean, you're here for unauthorized use of a vehicle. So what did you do?
I took someone's vehicle without their permission.
All right, because the police report is saying, at least he's saying he was drugged after meeting a female at a bar. That's what I mean, you seem shocked. That's what's in the police report. Have you read it?
I went over it. It's just,
yes.
I didn't read that exact part.
Oh, yeah,
it says he was drugged, but I understand.
So was he drugged?
No.
And then he said his debit card was taken without his permission as well.
I did not take his debit card.
Well, they found it in your purse. That's what the police report says. Because it says right here.
I don't remember them saying anything about that. And I don't remember having the debit card or anything.
It says, according to the original case number, victim had been drugged after meeting a female at the bar. Victim allowed the female to take him home in his vehicle. After waking up, he discovered his vehicle was gone with the keys, cell phones, and multicolored debit card. He found out later in the day his debit card had been used at a local gas station. The stolen vehicle, which is what we're here today, was found today, had the keys in the ignition, and had no signs of tampering in the steering column. Victim stated he never gave any consent to take or use his vehicle and wanted to process with charges. Victim gave us consent to process and search the vehicle. While searching the vehicle, victim's debit card was found inside her purse. So they're saying they found his debit card inside your purse.
Mhm.
The debit, well, I mean, you're saying,
No, I'm saying, I understand what you're saying. I don't recall them ever saying that, or them telling me that, or of them ever saying that they found a debit card in the purse. If they did,
yeah, that's what they say right here.
I understand. I just don't recall them ever telling me that personally, or them ever bringing
Well,
that up.
wait a second. This is what the police report says. The debit card was a multicolored debit bank card. I also found a gray camouflage bag in the trunk with some work gear and victim's work identification card. Suspect, that's you, was advised of her rights and asked why victim's debit card was in her purse. Suspect said she found it in the vehicle and thought it belonged to her friend. The bag in the trunk, she said, was already there. She said she didn't know the vehicle was stolen. So the debit card was found in your purse. When you're
Buckle
drug
up,
tested today, what are
guys.
the results going to be?
Today we are diving into a
Oh,
courtroom case that
All
starts
right,
with
so we'll
confusion,
do a drug test
but
today,
quickly
then
turns
I'll
into
come back with
something much
sentencing.
deeper. What begins as a simple question from a judge soon reveals disturbing details
So
involving a stolen vehicle,
When's the last time you
an
used
alleged
marijuana?
drugging, and a missing
yesterday.
debit card.
All right, so
As the
what
defendant struggles to
your
explain
attorney
herself,
was singing your praises about how
every
you've
answer
gotten your life
raises even
together
more
and
questions,
you did it all on
making
your
this
own. So
courtroom
why are you
exchange
using
increasingly
marijuana?
tense and
Well,
impossible to look
essentially,
away
I got my
from.
life together. I used to use meth for 5 years.
I'm sorry, what?
I used to use meth and
Yeah.
amphetamine for 5 years. That's what I've been clean for the last 6 months.
But marijuana is illegal here in Texas. So why are you using marijuana?
It just helps me with my anxiety. That's basically it.
All right. But as a part of the program
I
and
would
taking
know.
responsibility,
Yes,
when
sir.
your attorney was singing your praises, talking about how you clean and sober, you
Yes.
know that sobriety does not mean that you're using marijuana. You should have stopped her and said, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. But you didn't. You waited till you got caught.
I mean,
I mean, you did.
that's your opinion, yes. And
No, I mean, that's true. Let me ask you this. Did you interrupt your attorney and tell her, I'm not clean and sober because I'm using marijuana? That's yes or no. Did you tell her that?
I told her that I was using marijuana, yes.
I mean, when you were before the bench.
No. But because I just feel like there's different types of sobriety. For me, the meth use was really bad. So,
Well,
and I couldn't carry a job for the last 5 years. And in the last 6 months that I have been sober from methamphetamines, I have been able to get a job and get a car and see my daughter every day and be a mom and be present.
You're not allowed to use marijuana while you're on probation.
I understand that. And I understand that I would not be able to use it and I won't use it.
But do you understand you're not clean and sober?
Yes. And
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a nanny.
Oh, not anymore. I don't allow people on felony probation to be nannies, to be home health care providers, and especially someone who's not clean and sober. And who are you a nanny to? Is this a relative or somebody?
Yes.
Sister, cousin, who
Yeah.
is it? All right. So that job is over with today. You understand?
Yes.
So how far did you go in school?
I went all the way through high school. I graduated and I went through some trade school. I had my medical assistant. I went through medical assistant school. I finished that.
And where are your children?
Right now she's at school.
And how old? Do you only have one
I only
child?
have one. She's 14.
And does she live with you?
Yes. And my mom and my grandparents and my other family.
When you say your mom, your grandparents and other family, what is other family?
My aunt, my other aunt, there's a whole bunch of us that live at my grandma's house.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Are there any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, there's a $500 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Court is calling 2024 CR 011954 State versus Dara Dora Bravo, can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Michael Bellable from Miss Bravo.
And are you Miss Bravo?
That's fine.
I'm gonna need you to keep your voice up one so that I can hear and so the court
Yes,
reporter
ma'am.
can hear. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, thank you. Counsel, have you received all discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes,
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Bravo, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, probation, there's an application in this case. Ms. Bravo, did you review the true bill of indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
yes, we do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Bravo, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Your charge is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state,
All
the
right,
court
guys,
does not have to follow
This is
your
where the
plea.
courtroom
If
atmosphere
for any reason
completely
the court does not
changes.
follow your
The
plea,
judge
gives you
shifts
more than you
focus from the
bargained
original
for, the fact
charges
that
to the
you entered a
defendant's
plea will not
personal
be used
choices,
against you, and you will be
exposing
allowed to withdraw
contradictions
your
between her
plea. Did
claims
you
of recovery
understand?
and her admission
ma'am.
of
You have a
ongoing
right to
marijuana
jury
use.
trial, a
Every
right for
response
you or
becomes
your
more
attorney to
uncomfortable as the
cross-examine
judge
and
questions her
confront any
honesty,
witnesses. The state will
responsibility,
call
and
in the
future,
right to remain
showing
silent.
that sentencing
By
is about
entering that
far
plea,
more
you
than
are
just the
giving up
crime
those
itself.
rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes,
Ms. Bravo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at an $800 fine. State recommends community supervision, deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 AL 005470. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
yes,
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there be any such motions?
no, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service restitution hours, no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. and JCPenney stores, the life skills course, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offers states one in attachments.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes,
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
we just asked the court follow the recommendation from the state.
All right. Are you employed?
No, ma'am.
How do you support yourself?
My boyfriend,
Who is your boyfriend?
Pedro
Pedro who?
Diaz.
And what happened to Roberto Avalos?
What do you mean? What happened to him?
I mean, you were in a car with him. Is he no longer in your life?
No, he's incarcerated, but nobody stated that I was dating him.
I was just getting a ride from him,
All right, did you know him before you accepted a ride from him?
yes, I did,
All right, and how did you know him?
friend of family,
Do you have any children?
I do,
What are their ages?
he is 15,
And who is the 15-year-old with?
he is with his uncle and his guardian,
And when you're drug tested today, what are you going to be positive for?
Maryland.
And what else?
um,
Now, that's not just about it. Do you want to get drug tested today? So here's the thing. I am trying to set conditions for you so you'll be successful on probation. In order for me to do that, you need to be honest with me. All right? So if you use before coming to court, that's not a violation of your probation because you were not on probation. So what are you going to be positive for?
Drugs,
Well, I wasn't with you. So what type of drugs?
the kind that for methamphetamines.
All right. So when's the last time you used meth?
It was 24 hours ago.
Okay. Do you have any family support?
Yes. To a certain extent, yes.
All right. Who's supporting you as far as someone you can go to help you maintain your sobriety?
My brother,
Your brother?
my oldest brother.
Okay. When's the first time you started using?
In 2017.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's going to be an $800 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no residing with minors. Take in consideration 2025 AL 005470. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting is completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. No contact with J.C. Penney stores. Counsel, I'm not going to do the anti-theft course because I think the theft course is related to the drug issues. And I think if that problem is solved, then there'll be no need for the other. But I am going to recommend the life skills course. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. In custody, there's to be a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations, and also a referral to felony drug court. Probation is, and field visits, 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. We can go off the record. This is why you're going
Now
in
the
custody.
courtroom introduces
You
another
are
defendant.
extremely high today.
And while everything begins
And
with
if I
routine
allow
legal
you to
procedures,
walk out of here,
it
what's
doesn't
gonna
stay
end
that
up
way for
happening is you're
long.
gonna use
As
more
a
meth.
judge digs
No,
deeper into her
And who
background,
knows
drug
what will
use,
end
and
up happening.
personal
You may get some
circumstances,
bad drugs.
the
Like,
conversation
you should
takes a
give me the
dramatic
benefit of the
turn.
doubt. I
Just
got
when
out of
probation
bond.
seems
I'm trying
possible,
I'm trying to
the
change
judge
everything,
notices
what I'm
signs
I
that
know, this is gonna
completely
help
change
you.
the outcome,
All right,
leading to a
thank you.
shocking custody order
No, wait,
that leaves
be gone.
everyone in the courtroom stunned.
Thank you, counsel. It's to help her.
I understand.
And they should be, a felony drug court will probably be able to see her before the week is out.
Okay.
All right.
So she'll be in until the referral is over? So-
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
thank
I'll
you.
explain that to her.
Okay. No problem. All right, here's my question. What has she done on probation?
She never came out of custody, Your Honor. So she took the plea back in June, and they recommended SATF, which she didn't agree to.
Okay,
So she's been in custody for the whole time.
all right, so I'm not gonna follow this agreement. There are rules and regulations that you have to follow for probation, otherwise you're not on probation, you're just doing your thing and telling people what you would not do. Your conditions of probation were parenting classes, which tells me,
I signed up for parenting while I'm in.
no. So here's the thing, you were supposed to be going to SATF because obviously you have a drug or alcohol problem. If you did not, they would not have recommended that. So, I'm sorry, what?
It wasn't on the paperwork that it was given to me.
No, they told you that you're supposed to be going to SATA
She's saying for your evaluation, not for
Yeah.
your original plea.
because according to the conditions that I gave you, I said that you are not to have any contact with Roberto Avalos, JC Penney stores, and that you're to complete the TAP evaluation while in custody, follow TAP recommendations. There was a referral to felony drug court and you decided you don't want to do that. And now you feel as though you're entitled to an agreement where you just do Bear County jail time. It's not going to happen because you didn't follow the conditions that the court set for you.
If I may, Your Honor?
Yes.
She doesn't have any felony convictions at this time. She was willing to take the conviction in order to not waste anybody's time. She just doesn't think so that she'll be successful on the probation, and so she's asking for the full plea.
All right. Well, what I can tell you, part of my issue is, well, not issues, part of my duties is to protecting the community. And for me to say that you were to do parenting classes, that means that you have a child. Otherwise, I wouldn't have recommended parenting classes.
She doesn't have custody of him at this time.
Yeah, see, that's the problem, the at this time part, that's the problem. So what would end up happening is you would go to jail, you would do your 124 days or whatever it is. The jail would give you 3 for 1, and you probably have a judgment satisfied, or they give you 2 for 1. You probably have a judgment satisfied. You would walk out, go do your drugs or whatever, and then go pick up your child from wherever he is. So these are your 2 choices, and these are your only choices. Either you're going into inpatient treatment, or either you're getting 2 years at the state jail facility. Which do you prefer? All right, so the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include SATF, and upon release from SATF, there's to be no unsupervised contact with or residing with minors. And that will be revisited once she completes her parenting classes. And probation, was she not eligible for felony drug court?
No, she was not. Oh, let me just double check.
You
This
decided you
final
don't want to
section
do
delivers
that,
the
and
biggest
now
lesson of the entire hearing.
you feel
The
as
judge
though
explains that
you're
probation is
entitled to an
earned through
agreement where you just
accountability,
do Bear
not
County jail time.
promises,
It's not going to
and
happen.
refuses to accept
you didn't follow
excuses when treatment conditions have been
The
ignored.
conditions that the
Faced with a
court set for you.
life-changing decision between inpatient rehabilitation and prison,
Yes.
She
the
doesn't have
defendant
any
realizes the
felony
seriousness
convictions at
of the
this time.
situation.
She was
If you
willing to
found
take
this
the
courtroom
conviction
breakdown
in order
interesting,
to,
don't forget to like the video,
not waste anybody's
subscribe to
time.
the
She
channel,
just doesn't think so
and
that she'll
turn
be
on
successful the
notifications
probation,
so
and
you
she's
never miss
asking
our
for
next
the
courtroom
full
case.
plea.
Thanks for
Well, what I can
watching,
tell you, part
and
of
we'll
my
see you in the
issue
next video.
is